Hi everyone, I'm Bob Byrne. I'm proud to say that I'm the first and only attorney in Virginia who is board certified in truck accident law. So if you or someone you know has been involved in a truck crash, you may be looking at various attorneys and trying to figure out how to separate one from the other. There's attorneys everywhere who handle plaintiff's personal injury, or at least say they do. You've probably seen some of us have this designation that says that we are board certified in truck accident law, and you're wondering, what does that mean? So today I want to talk about what board certification is, what it means, and how you're probably best served by finding a board certified truck accident law attorney to help you in your case. So board certification, you've probably seen a lot with medical professionals. You could have a board certified cardiologist, a board certified neurologist, a board certified orthopedic surgeon. And for those doctors, it's a way that it sets them apart as the experts in their field. They're the ones who've gone through a bunch of different additional steps to set themselves apart and to show that they are leaders and some of the top medical providers in that field. The same thing is true when you're talking about board certification for truck accident law. So board certification proves that a lawyer has gone through a pretty rigorous process. So the truck accident law certification comes from the National Board of Trial Advocacy. And so the American Bar Association has recognized that the National Board of Trial Advocacy has the ability to set standards so that people can set themselves apart and become board certified. So to get the board certification, a lawyer has to first of all pass a mini bar exam, which is usually a one-day exam as opposed to a two-day bar exam. The morning is set up to answer essay questions, then the afternoon we have multiple choice questions that deal with trucking law, evidence law, civil procedure, and ethics. A lawyer will have to show that they have deep experience handling truck accident cases, from taking depositions, from doing trials, from dealing with subject matter experts within the truck accident law field. Then we have to have references from attorneys who can verify that we have handled truck accident cases, we're able to do so, and some of those attorneys have to have been opponents of ours. And then we also have to get similar references from judges who we have appeared in front of. Finally, to get board certified, we have to commit to ongoing education in trucking law. And the reason why this board certification exists is because truck crashes are very, very different than car accident cases. I've done a video that explains how truck crashes are different than car accidents. Check that out if you want more information about this. But it's important to remember that truck crash cases are not just big versions of automobile crash cases. There are entirely different bodies of law that apply between truck crashes and car crashes. You can have different kind of scientific principles given the size and the weight and the mass of a truck compared to a passenger automobile. Usually the injuries are vastly different when you're talking about a truck crash case, and they can be catastrophic and of course can even result in death. The technology is different, not just with the telematics, but with the braking systems, the steering systems, and other components of trucks. And then the parties can be much different. Instead of just a driver like you'd have in a car crash case, you could have multiple parties that are involved in truck crash cases. The insurance issues involved in truck crashes is vastly different than what you see in car crash cases. To be board certified, you have to know all of this stuff inside and out. And so it's not the sort of thing that you're going to learn on the fly. It's not the sort of stuff that you're just going to have passing knowledge of. It's stuff that you need to know in depth, and that you know some of the leading cases in the country on these things, and that you're able to handle these cases from start to finish. And so in that way, board certification is not something you can fake. It's not something that you can buy. It's something that you have to earn. And it's something that requires a ton of hard work, a lot of dedication, and really digging deep in understanding these cases and handling them successfully for clients over a long period of time. So for someone who's looking for a truck accident attorney, finding someone who is board certified means that they are getting someone who has satisfied objective standards to show their experience, their skill, their knowledge. And so you're not just relying upon what they're saying about what they're able to do. You're actually getting someone else vouching for them, including other attorneys, judges, and the certifying agency that has designed a really, really difficult examination that has to be passed. So hiring a board certified attorney means you're getting someone who's proven that they not just know the law, they not just know the technology, they not just know how to find the proper parties, but they've shown that they can successfully handle these cases and achieve great outcomes for their clients. When you hire someone who is board certified in truck accident law, the other side will know who they're going up against. Someone who knows the law, someone who is going to conduct a very thorough investigation to figure out exactly what went wrong, and someone who's willing to fight because they know what they're doing and they're going to keep going until they get the best result for their client. So here in Virginia, I am the only attorney who has board certification in truck accident law. That's something that I worked really hard for. It's something that I take very seriously, and it's something that I use to benefit my clients in really difficult and terrible truck accident cases. And frankly, it's something that drives me to keep learning and improving as an attorney every single day. If you or a loved one were involved in a truck crash and you're looking for an attorney who can handle your case, find someone who is board certified in truck accident law. They've set themselves apart in terms of their abilities, in terms of their skills, in terms of their knowledge, and in terms of how they're willing to fight for their clients. If you're looking for an attorney who fits that bill, reach out to me. I'll be happy to point you in the right direction to show you where to go to find an attorney who is board certified. But thank you for watching this video. I do appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Thanks.